Hey guys, a little update on Mr. PIB'S 1966 C-10 truck. As you can see, I painted the front of the bed. I had to separate the two, the cab and the bed. Him and Mrs. PIB wanted to paint the truck this color. And of course, we're going to finish up mounting the bed and basically getting this truck ready to roll. So he wanted me to, paint between the two so he didn't have to worry about trying to get down in there and get it. This old paint's kind of hard to cover. It took almost 3 cans for the front of the bed and the back of the cab. But anyway, I'm going to back this thing under the bed and try to put the two back together. And I'll get back with you in just a minute. All right, guys, so here it is with the bed back on it. It's not bolted down, anything like that. We just sort of threw the bed on it. But anyway, we've got that painted for Mr. PIB, and so now him and Mrs. PIB can come out here and kind of attack this thing, finish painting it up. You can see I didn't leave him no tape marks really. He can kind of blend that in, and you'll never really know that I was back there. So anyway, we got to get this bed liner out of it and finish up the wood in the bed, get the bed mounted, get again, just the mechanical things done. One radiator support mount. Kind of finish bolting up the fenders, the hood. You just never know what you're going to run into with somebody's old project. But also, I took that Harley Davidson sticker out of the back window. I hate that. Nothing against Harley Davidsons, but I don't know why. That's just always kind of irked me just a little bit. Harley Davidson stickers on trucks or cars or whatever. But so anyway, here it is. Again, the bed is way off. It's not lined up at all. I just set it back down on there. I did not want to leave it, kind of suspended off of my lift, take a risk of it falling and crushing this bed. So anyway, we got it put back on there. This is just kind of, it's not even on there right. So there we go, whatever. Got a lot to do, guys. Got a whole lot to do, and Mr. and Mrs. PIB do as well. But I really think this is going to be a pretty cool old truck once it's done. Again, my primary thing is just finishing up the frame swap and getting the mechanicals done, and then it'll go back to Mr. PIB. It'll probably end up at Tim Dixon's to have the metal work done that it needs, and the bumpers fabbed up. I'll try to do that for him. I don't know if I'm capable or not. I think I might be able to, but we'll see. Worst case, it'll go to Tim and have him fab the bumpers up. And then once Mr. and Mrs. PIB get it back, they'll do the cosmetics. I've also got another set of rallies we're going to put on it, but I don't want to do that right now until we get the body done. So anyway, there it is, guys. Again, just a little update. Really not very interesting. If y'all want to know what I did back here, as far as details goes, you can see that bed's way too close to that cab. It's not touching it, but it's very close. So I'm not going to fool with it tonight. I'm just going to leave it alone. It's not hurting a thing. I'll get out here tomorrow and try to line that up. But I hit the back of the cab and the front of the bed with 1,000 grit sandpaper and went up to 1,500. I quit there. Basically, just kind of used what paint was on the truck as a primer. And of course, this paint's pretty thick. So it will fill in those scratch marks. You'll never see them anyway. I mean, they're between the cab and the bed. And then Mr. and Mrs. PIB will finish up the rattle can work on it. It's going to be cool, guys. I promise you. You might not think much of it now, but it will be. It'll be a cool old truck. Guys, as always, I appreciate you watching. We'll catch you on the next one. See you later.